Dr. Bobby's deadliest techniques, the bow and arrow.
So this is called the bow and arrow technique. It's good against guys who are taller who stick their lead hand out. I use it to close the distance quickly to land a hard shot while staying safe at the same time. So let's break it down. So I'm waiting for my opponent to stick his lead hand out. If I see he has a tendency to stick that lead hand out and he's taller, I'm waiting for him to do it again and time it correctly. And when he does, what I do is I'll shift my weight to my left and grab his lead hand with my backhand. So I'm shifted to the left, and then I'll grab his lead hand with the backhand. And then at the same time, I'm using that shifting of weight to propel me forward with my feet. My feet will propel me forward. While I'm propelling forward, I use my left hand to pin his backhand. By doing that, I am eliminating both his lead hand and backhand from an attack. And while propelling forward, I'm having all my momentum to help me land a hard shot, which gives me a big opening to just put everything into it, as we see here. So let's watch that again. So I'm waiting for him to paw that hand out, and when he does, I lean forward, I grab his left hand, I do a skip step forward using that shifted weight on the left, and then I'm pinning that backhand. Now that all the threats are eliminated, I can throw a hard shot. Of course, here I'm not trying to really land it. I'm just slapping it because it's sparring and we're not really trying to hurt our opponents here. The key in this movement is pairing your hands with your feet. When you're doing your shift step, you should pair how you move your body when you're shifting with your hands. So when I shift forward, I'm using my right hand to get his left hand and my left hand to pin his right hand. And now that all the momentum is forward, I can land a very devastating shot. Here it is again in real time. Another example. I'm using Jose as an example. Sorry, Jose. Because he's a really great fighter who's fought in the UFC, and he was really hard to get inside. And this was my solution on how to get in safely and land a hard shot. I call it the bow and arrow because it looks like I'm holding a bow and arrow with my left hand sticking out and my right hand pulling back.